Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today, it is Thursday in GTA Online. Rockstar has released their new GTA Online weekly update. We finally have a break from the MC business bonuses and sales. We have a pretty good week with the salvage yard business, so we're going to be breaking down all of the biggest and most major changes that Rockstar made to GTA Online with this week's weekly update. We have some great opportunities in the way of money bonuses, vehicle discounts, property discounts, and just some other free cars you could pick up. We have several of them. We have the usual 2 free cars we get every single week at the Diamond Casino and Resort and LS Car Meet, but we also have 2 claimable cars at the salvage yard as well. So even if you're not interested in the salvage yard bonuses we're going to be discussing, you can pick up 2 free rides at the salvage yard just for being an owner of that business, and it's on discount, so there's no reason not to get involved this week. So we're going to be breaking down everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in, and let's get started. Starting off this video, let's talk about the new content for this specific week in GTA Online, and this is going to double up as the luxury auto section of the video. We have the premier half camo livery for the Fister Extreme supercar that released at Luxury Autos. If you buy the Fister Extreme, it comes with this new livery pre-applied, so that's going to add to the purchase price here if you buy it from Luxury Autos, but I'm sure you could just go to LS Customs or any vehicle workshop and add this camo livery to your Fister Extreme if you want. The other vehicle at Luxury Autos is the Vapid FMJ Mark V with some really cool customization here, honestly. I like it. For our bonuses this week, let's jump in and check it out. Let's start off with just some easy pause menu bonuses in the jobs menu. We have Rockstar created, go to adversary mode, hunting pack remix is back with double money and double RP. And we also have the community race series game mode. So community jobs and some stunt races on double money and double RP, or 4 times for GTA Plus members. But the better bonuses we have, it is on the tow truck business side of the salvage yard. So starting off, the tow truck service salvage value is double money this week. So when you do a tow truck mission, you tow a vehicle back to the salvage yard, you get paid for that. Not only does it add money to the wall safe, you get paid for salvaging the vehicle here. Typically you get paid between $30,000 and $40,000 per vehicle. With double money, that's $60,000 to $80,000 per car. Now, not only that, your salvage yard daily income, so at the wall safe that's in your actual salvage yard over here, I have not been keeping up with it, but I need to start doing it this week to stay on top of it, because the salvage yard daily income is double this week as well, or 4 times for GTA Plus members. So instead of you making up to $24,000 per day every 48 minutes from your salvage yard wall safe, as long as you have, towed 4 cars and you keep up with 1 every single hour, normally you're making 24,000, now you're making 48,000, or with 4 times GTA Plus money, you're making $96,000. In addition to that, the salvage yard vehicle salvaging speed, so in these vehicle bays, normally with the staff upgrade, you can salvage a vehicle in 48 minutes. Now you can do it in 24 minutes, I believe. Or maybe I'm tripping out. Maybe it's 24 minutes, now reduced to 12. I think it's 48, and now it's reduced to 24 with the double speed. But either way, you're going to be salvaging more vehicles, so you could be making more tow truck service salvage money. And then obviously, it's easier to keep up to date with max daily income with the wall safe. That's not going to generate faster, but it's going to be easier for you to actually stay on top and keep your max daily income with the wall safe, because you just have the ability to salvage so many vehicles. You'll never actually fall behind on the hourly rate that you need to keep up with them. So that's excellent. And the weekly challenge for this week, very, very fast. You're going to be doing vehicle robberies for the claimable cars anyway, so completing 2 of them, you'll make 100 grand extra in doing so. Also at the salvage yard, when it comes to our claimable vehicles, as well as just our general vehicle robberies for this week, let's check them out. So starting off, it's a top range car for the week. This one isn't claimable. It's this Omnis EGT here, featured in the McToney robbery, so just sell it to the docks for $384,000. Then we have these 2 claimable cars, as noted by the garage icon in the bottom left hand corner of the vehicle thumbnail. Starting off, the Fister Comet S2 Cabrio. This one is going to come with the LS Pounders vanity license plate. It's a top range vehicle, as you can see by the sale value, same with the Tygon, but this one, as a claimable car, it's featured in the podium robbery. Then we have the Gangbanger robbery, which features this Lamborghini Tygon here. This one is going to come with the LS Panic vanity license plate. So one is the LS Pounders, this is the LS Panic. This is also another claimable vehicle, top range, super, super cool car. I love the handling, I love the performance, love the engine and exhaust note. Customization is pretty cool in these cars. And yeah, you have to claim this week. I'll have a guide later on this weekend on how to complete the missions to unlock these vehicles, because the podium robbery as well as the Gangbanger robbery, I think, are 2 of the easiest ones to run, fastest finales, easy to speed run, easy to learn. They're just chill finales and just chill vehicle robberies to go through. When it comes to our major property and business discount for this week in GTA Online, it is on the salvage yard property. So you can get any salvage yard of your choice for 40% off. Not only can you choose the location for 40% off, I wouldn't recommend either of these though. I would definitely get one in the city. I would say, honestly, I have this location here in Strawberry. If you have all your businesses on the east side of the map, Murrieta Heights is fine. This one is the most expensive, I believe, and also one of the most sought after ones. Is it the most expensive? I'm actually not too sure, but this was one of the most sought after because it was in the trailer, but it's kind of in a weird location. You gotta just drive really far into the junkyard to access it. Either way, 40% off salvage yard properties, plus 40% off the modifications and upgrades you can make. On the tint for the business, getting the trade rates, as well as the tow truck itself if you want. These are going to be discounted, which is pretty cool. The wall safe, which you definitely need, and the staff upgrade to salvage your vehicles faster and add an extra vehicle bay. The trade rates, I would say, when it comes to all the upgrades, I mean, honestly, everything. Get the trade rates. You can just buy a beater tow truck if you want to save some cash. Get the wall safe and get the staff upgrade as well. Now jumping into our vehicle discounts for this week, starting off on Legendary Motorsport, we have the Pegassi Tempesta on sale for 30% off, $930,000. This is worth buying. After that, we also have the Declassy Mamba on this website featured on sale, 30% off. You can get it for $696,500. I'd say it's worth it to buy for the fun factor. It's not very good performance-wise, though. It just has a great exhaust note, and it's thrilling to drive. It's just not necessarily good, if you get what I'm saying. The Pfister Astron is on sale for 30% off. You can get this for $1.106 million. I mean, I would avoid it. Get the Pfister Astron Custom instead if you can, but this one's available if you want. The Lampadati Novak, 30% off. You can get this for $425,000. I would buy this. This is excellent value for an SUV. It's a top, I would say, top 3 SUV right behind the Pegassi Toros, as well as the Ubermacht Rebla GTS. The Novak is great as well. We also have the Dinka Sugoi on sale on Southern San Andreas Super Autos for $856,000 at 30% off, or $642,000 with the trade price. You could skip it. We also have the Buckingham Miljet on sale on Elitas Travel for $1.19 million. I would avoid this. And finally, on Warstock Cash and Carry, this is one of the better opportunities this week. 30% off the Buzzard Attack Chopper by Nagasaki. This is a $1.225 million vehicle with this discount. I recommend you buy it so you could just own it instead of paying $25,000 every time you want to spawn it through your service vehicles menu, or not the service vehicles, but the CEO vehicles menu. And also, this is just a good backup to have in case your Kasaka gets destroyed. Yeah, you could wait 2 minutes for that to respawn and go off cooldown, but also I like to use this in the meantime, and then I'll just call my Sparrow back when it's available. At the Diamond Casino and Resort, we have our podium vehicle for the week, which is this absolutely stunning and beautiful Pegassi Reaper. This car gives you really good acceleration, has a very quick launch. You can keep a good pace in racing with this vehicle. Solid top speed for the supercar class. Yes, it is a supercar, it's not a sports car. It's pretty competitive once you fully upgrade it. You get excellent grip, excellent stability. You can bomb corners at really high speed and be good to go. It's all-wheel drive, super lightweight, so it's very effective on a very technical track. Like, this car performs in the bends perfectly. Very powerful brakes. I like the confidence I have when driving this car. That's very important to me, for me to feel like comfortable actually driving a car at high speed in this game. And this car is very confidence inspiring. So let's spin the lucky wheel and see if we can win ourselves another Pegassi Reaper. I have it in my office garage too, which was my first dedicated, well, it's funny because it's a sports car garage for me. I know I just said it was a super class vehicle, but I have it in my sports car garage because to me it doesn't look like a supercar. But either way, $40,000. We're not going to get a second Reaper just yet. Maybe we can win it by the end of the week. Don't forget about your daily visitor chips as well. Here we are at the LS Car Meet, checking out the Anis Remus. This is the prize ride for the week. The prize ride challenge is simple, but it is kind of involved. You need to place top 5 in LS Car Meet series races for 3 days in a row. So you need to stay on top of it and get it done, and start it at the latest, I would say. I guess it would be, what would it be? Tuesday, because you want Tuesday, Wednesday, and early Thursday morning before next week's weekly update ticks over to try and unlock this vehicle, but I would get it done sooner rather than later, just in case. Now, when it comes to the performance of the Anis Remus, it's a very handling focused tuner. You get excellent grip and it's very stable in the corners. Acceleration is fine, it's just decent. Pretty good top speed. It's gonna feel slow on long straightaways. It's not meant to be, you know, a supercar, right, when it comes to acceleration or even top speed. But it just has a very balanced driving feel. You don't get a lot of oversteer, you don't get a lot of understeer. This car just drives very smoothly. Really good suspension on this thing, even when you slam it as low as you could possibly lower the suspension. And The only downside is if you break traction under like super heavy throttle, you will spin out, but not to worry. If you're just controlled with your driving inputs, you're a smooth driver in this game, this is a very nice car to drive. When it comes to the location of the gun van in GTA Online, as long as you guys are watching today, Thursday, March the 5th of 2026, we're out here in Sandy Shores. So here's the location on the map. And here's the gun van stock and selection for this week. Starting off with the RPG, no level lock because it's at the gun van, which is great. We have this heavy sniper featured here. The railgun, this is absolutely worth purchasing. This is 40% off for all players, which is awesome. The up and atomizer is featured here. This is 30% off if you're a GTA Plus member. If you're not though, still pick it up at 100% price because it's absolutely worth it. It'll get your sale vehicles for like the bunker or the nightclub, especially that Pounder custom. If that ever gets stuck, you know, wedged on the street and in between a tree or just flipped over, something like that, this will get your vehicle unstuck. The musket's also for sale here. Not on sale, just for sale. Same with the pipe wrench. So discount on the up and atomizer for GTA Plus at 30%, 40% off the railgun for everyone. Also at the LS car meet, we have the following 3 vehicles we want to check out. Probably the coolest one for this week featured here. This is actually beautiful customization on this awesome Dubachi 770. This is a sports car with a really high top speed. Uniquely to this, compared to other sports cars and many other sports cars in this game, many have a 5-speed gearbox. This is actually a 6-speed vehicle, so that gives you a slight edge with better gearing. Heavier car, rear-wheel drive. Acceleration and traction are kind of limited because of that, but it's inspired by that Aston Martin 177, so you get beautiful luxury blended with like really high performance. And honestly, I love the customization on this thing. If you want to pick it up, it's going to run you $695,000. It is a removed vehicle. Next up, another removed vehicle, the Grotti GT500. This is a sports classic that has really good handling. I think it's very stylish when it comes to its aesthetics and design here. It's actually a good beginner's car because it's just very elegant. You know, it's not going to lead the pack acceleration-wise or top speed-wise, but it's easy to control, it's responsive, and I think, like, if you're a beginner, it's a good car. The only thing is, $785,000 purchase price, that's not beginner friendly, but it is another removed vehicle that's featured back for a limited time. Then we have the Dundreary Landstalker XL. Super big, robust, and heavy SUV, obviously based on the Lincoln Navigator. You get just moderate performance. I mean, for its size, it's decent, really good off-road, good damage resilience, and for its size, once again, you think this massive cruise ship, cargo ship of a vehicle can't even turn around in a football field, but guess what? This vehicle has a surprisingly small turning radius, so it's very maneuverable, which is awesome. $1.220 million. It's a removed vehicle this week, feature back for a limited time. Here at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport car dealership and in-game vendor, let's start off with these vehicles. So we have the Vapid Blade. This car gives you supercar rivaling acceleration for a muscle car, which is pretty awesome. It's inspired by the 1965 Ford Falcon. You got to be careful with the handling because it has really bad understeer, but it's still a cool car nonetheless, and if you want to buy it, you can pick it up for $160,000. It's pretty cheap. It's not a removed vehicle, though. You can just buy it off in-game websites. Next up, another beast this week, the Canis Seminole Frontier. This is a very dependable Jeep. You get really good off-roading capability. Not the highest ground clearance, but it's still good for general off-roading. High durability. Top speed is okay. It's 100 miles an hour. You know, it's a slower, older Jeep XJ in this game. It's a 4-speed all-wheel drive car, or SUV, I should say, inspired by the 2nd generation Jeep Cherokee. Despite it not having the highest ground clearance, it is good at rock crawling, and it's very stable. So there is that. If you want to pick it up, not too expensive, $700,000 right there. This is a removed vehicle. Same with the Vapid Riata. Look at this beast of a truck. Look at those tires. What is he rocking on here? 37s or 40s? I don't even know, but he's got mud graps on here. Crazy truck. Completely optimized for any off-road adventure. Huge suspension travel, large wheels. This is going to be perfect for off-roading as well. You got to be careful on the pavement though, because it can fishtail and roll over because it has super high ground clearance and a high center of gravity. So just keep that in mind. It's not really going to be resilient to too many impacts either, which is a shame because it's a big beefed up truck. So the fact that like it deforms if you don't put on the armor upgrades is kind of sad. This is a removed car, but if you do want to pick it up here, $402,800. Next up, the Vapid Retinue. Speed and handling wise, pretty good. It's also a good rally car, so it's good off-road. It's lightweight, balanced, retro styling for its performance, but honestly, pretty sweet. I like it. I would say you could buy it if you want. $644,000. Next up, the LCC Avarice. This is a great chopper. Super tight turning radius for a bike. Viable in races. Struggles with traction if you take it off-road. It's obviously not a dirt bike, but it's inspired by the Orange County Choppers T-Rex, as well as, I think it's just the T-Rex. When it comes to the design, Really, really nice. Obviously, I like the LCC Sanctus, the Halloween variant more, but this one's pretty cool. I do like it. If you do want to pick it up, it's going to run you $134,240. This vehicle's removed, Retinue's removed, Riata's removed, Seminole Frontiers are removed, Vapid Blade, not removed. We are going to be wrapping everything up right here, though, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did go on to enjoy, definitely drop a like on this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new and you want to see more GTA 5 online content just like this. I upload every single day. Also, feel free to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv for more GTA Online money grinding live streams. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over on there. We are ever inching closer to that game, man. I cannot wait. Anyways, have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow with the GTA Online weekly update money guide, showing you how to make millions with the salvage yard this week, because if you own that business, it's awesome. Even if you don't own it, you have to buy it this week while it's on discount, because you are going to be making a killing this week. So anyways, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.